Costume change. Costume change. Hi, my name is Shervin. Shervin Shares. We share products, services, and experiences that help you achieve your peak performance. Today, we're talking about the Muse S headband right here. This is it. The EEG meditation / sleeping meditation headband. I've had this for almost a couple of months now. I bought this right after I got the Muse 2, and I decided I was going to return it because of the small form factor. I have the Muse 2 as well. My friend is borrowing the Muse 2, but I decided I was gonna return the Muse S, but I loved it so much because it's so small and I can travel with it that I was like, I just need this because I travel and I wanna be able to meditate using the Muse headband while I'm traveling. Muse headband. My link is in the description, $30 off the headband. Use my link, please. It'll help me, it makes me money, and just do it. What I love about the Muse Ass headband is the portability, hands down. Like, this headband is so portable. I can just put it on. The biggest thing to know if you are getting one of these is make sure you wet. You see those little golden things on the sides as well as the inside. Make sure to get those areas wet before you put it on because that will help with the meditation and the receiving the data. So just do that. A lot of people might be like, yo, it's not connecting, all that jazz. It's just because the moisture, you need a little bit of moisture on the EEG, and look at this. I love this part. If you, this is how you open and close it. Just a beautiful sound. It's a very strong magnet. The one challenge is if you have long hair, don't do this near your hair because your hair can get stuck and then you can pull your hair. I typically put the headband on like this just because it's easy. And I thought that's how you do it, but then I slowly realized after I watched the video like just a couple days ago that you're supposed to put the headband on around your neck, close the magnet, and then pull it up over your forehead and wrap it by your ears. So that's how you put it on. I love that. It's got this little piece right here that comes off, like magnets as well. And this is where you have the heart rate sensor right inside, as well as the components that pull the data from the sensors. So it's got a micro USB right there with the power button and the heart rate sensor right here. And then on the other side is the light. So when I press the power button, you will notice that the light turns on and it goes on orange, tells me the battery levels, and then I can press to turn it off. And then even if I'm wearing the headband, it's super easy to just be able to put this headband right on, and then I will be able to see, all right, it's on and now we can start meditating. I haven't slept with it because I use the Dream headband. You can watch my video on the Dream 2 headband, but supposedly you can sleep with it, and I think with the software update, they'll be able to track sleep stages. They just have not released that yet, I'm guessing, because they still need to do testing and figuring out how good that actually is. Here is the Muse app. This is the homepage of the Muse app. As you can see, my goal every week is 1 hour and 10 minutes because I'm trying to do 10 minutes of meditation every day. So the test I'm running right now, and I'll make a video about it later, is I did the Everlywell sleep and stress test at the beginning of April, and I'm meditating 10 minutes every day, and I'll do the Everly sleep and stress test at the end of April, beginning of May, to see did it have an impact on the stress and sleep levels through Everlywell. I don't know how accurate that test is, but it's gonna be interesting to find out because Muse states that if you do 10 minutes of meditation, and there's a lot of research like for 21 days, for a month, that it can dramatically impact your stress levels, and I was so curious to see, can I actually see that data in real time? So that's what I'm trying to do right now. As you can see, I go over a little bit because I'm doing guided meditations and some of them are over 10 minutes. But this is the homepage of the app. My favorite thing about this is the mind meditation. I've been mainly focused on the guided meditation. And the reason I started doing that is because they actually have this 30-minute call where they explain the product to you and the meditation headband, how the app works, they answer questions, and I was able to, because she kind of walked me through all these different things, and it was super cool to have that conversation. And she was recommended doing 5 minutes of mind if that's something I really loved, and highly encouraged to do the guided meditation because that would be also super powerful. So, and they have a whole bunch of lists, and they also have challenges where you can do some of these for free. Right now, the Peaceful Pause challenge is going on 7 days, do it every day, and they have 20 different meditations to pick from, and I'm doing that right now. They have the SOS Calm, which is also free right now, I think, and then they have a whole bunch of these other ones that you can pick from, and it's super cool. They have sleep, they have happiness, joy, motivation, work, performance. They have like these pre-meeting, pre-challenging talks, confidence, focus, creativity, pep talks. Like if you're trying to elevate your mood, like there's guided meditations for that. There's relationships, leadership, travel, outdoors, mantra, quick breaks, long breaks, college, entrepreneurs, first responders, veterans. Like there's so many different options. I think I love that part. I think that is so cool. Then they have like a breathing one to help you relax, right? When you exhale, your heart rate decreases. When you inhale, your heart rate slightly increases. So they have this long exhale to help relax your state of mind and your physical body. They have a body meditation, a heart meditation, and then the mind meditation, which is where they actually track the EEG and the brain waves, and it tells you, like, it'll make rainforest sounds when your brain activity is increasing, and then it'll decrease the brain waves, the rainforest sounds when your brain activity is decreasing. And what I learned in that 30-minute call is they do a calibration right before you start the meditation when you put the headband on, and if you allow your mind to just be as is, that calibration will be set higher, but if you start meditating, that calibration might be lower. And then depending on where your calibration is it says, all right, your brainwave activity is like approximately here. If you go above it, you become active. If you stay within that calibration level, it'll be neutral. And then if you go below it, it'll be calm. So if you start meditating during calibration, it makes it more challenging to get to the calm state. So if you're type A like me, start meditating during that calibration. It's like 10 seconds, and then that'll make the mind meditation more challenging. And you can pick how long you want it to be. I used to do 5 minutes a day, but now I might do 2 minutes to add on top of my guided meditation. I can go ahead and see my meditation history under the Me tab. So today I did 2 minutes of meditation, and this is where I see I was active for 5 seconds. Right near the end, I got a little excited. I want to get up. Neutral is where I stayed within that calibration levels, and then calm, which I went below the calibration levels. And this is all unique to that session for that day for you. So this is never going to be relative to everyone else's data. So just keep that in mind. And they'll make the birds when you have dropped from neutral to calm, so it'll do the bird chirp, like if you've dropped a certain amount, and then recoveries if you've gone to active, if you recover down to neutral, and then you get a certain number of Muse points, and then there's also awards, and they give you, they try to gamify it so that way you meditate more, and that's the kind of piece I love about it. I was trying to do meditation every day when I first got it, and then I missed a day, and now I'm starting my streak over, which is tough, but I'm going to do it, right? I got to 84 days, I'm starting over again, and I'm so far at 20 days, I'm going to beat that. And since I have the Muse S, I can tap top left, you can see, oh, it's off right now, but I'm going to wear it for this video. There's a go to sleep feature. Boom. Once it's connected, it unlocks these, or it unlocks it after you have it for the first time. But these are different go to sleep journeys, and they end after about 30 minutes. So it'll stop tracking your brainwaves after 30 minutes. They say they might release software that allows it to track your entire night's sleep, and that's the reason I haven't used it yet. So that's kind of one of the downsides. But they have a whole bunch of guided meditations for you to do to help like still your mind and help you fall asleep easier, as well as the soundscapes, which are just like different sounds that you can listen to. Underwater, stillness, depending on what you prefer.
Welcome to the new Go to Sleep section of Muse. This is a collection of unique sound experiences designed to help you develop a healthy go to sleep routine. You might feel like you're supposed to do something when you hear the sounds change. The invitation here is for you to simply listen for yourself in the sound.
In the go to sleep mode, when you wake up, it'll allow you to set how you felt the day you wake up, and then you can see over time that data as well. And then all the data from the meditation the night before. And then they have a timer. I wish the timer, honestly, this is one of the biggest things, is that with the timer you could track your brain waves as well and get all the data. So if you do a guided meditation, it'll get your heart rate, your relaxation state. Let me show you that. Meditation history. So here's a guided one. It'll give me calm percentage. It'll give me how much I was relaxed and my heart rate for that meditation. When you do a timer though, it doesn't even care if you have the headband on or not. It won't do anything. And you can still do the guided meditations without the headband and you just won't get data. But with the timer, there's just no data, which is annoying. Come on. I want to do other kinds of meditation and still use the headband to track. But there are other apps that you can use to track that data. And here you can see my previous weeks, how much I've been meditating each week, week over week. Wow, look at that. When I when I beat my goals too. So I've had this since I got it like end of December, I got the Muse 2. And then approximately in mid-January, I got the Muse S right after it got released. So I was like, I just gotta try it. And then I just decided not to return it. But yeah, and then they have this gift feature, so like gift $30, get $30. You want $30 off, link is in the description. Use that $30, send it to a friend. It'll give me $30 and I'll be able to use that towards supporting the channel, so please support me. I really appreciate it. On the me page, you can go ahead and see the different kinds of meditations, calm time, the session time, what I've done. I mainly do guided and mind meditation. And then all the meditations, I've done 718 minutes so far this year, because I've pretty much had it only for this year. The birds, so the recovery, or the amount of time that I've dropped into a calm state, how much I've meditated, and then I have a challenge, do a session in the morning and evening of the same day. Maybe I'll do that today. And I've completed 100 sessions since I gotten it, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, actually I just got that, right? Because I had 84 and then now add 20 on top of that. That is the Muse S meditation headband review. I hope you enjoyed it. And just be careful, right? These magnets are strong. I cut my hair so that way the magnets will not get stuck and I could put it on easier. Make sure to get these areas wet because it might not work. And I've had actually an issue where even when it is wet sometimes, where the data just doesn't get received and it stops my meditation. So it'll show this screenshot right here that says, hey, boom, please try again. And that's happened a couple times in my last few meditations, which is super annoying because then I have to hit try again, it reconnects and recalibrates, and then I have to hit resume just to start the meditation. And that can be frustrating when you're in the middle of a meditation and it stops. It goes, that's a downside, and I don't know what I might be doing wrong. I think the Muse 2 might be better in that sense. And the Muse 2 has a plugin where you can do things like using Mind Lift and these neurofeedback, increased level of neurofeedback tools that you can use. That's the next thing I want to do. So I need to get my Muse 2 headband back and do a Mind Lift and explore that. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Once again, my name is Shervin. I hope this helps you achieve your peak performance. You know, meditation is the key to relieving stress, relaxation, and it just like makes everyone's lives better. So I highly recommend you try it. And having a physical product to remind me to meditate every day has been a lot easier than using an app like Headspace or Calm, which I did do for a while. So for some reason, I just like data and I like the gamification factor, and I just have continued to use this. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Peace. Even though it's the same time, I'm shooting like 4 videos in the same day.